Okay, am I blind? Where was that third barracks? There we go, right in front of my face. So we do have that tech lab on the way and a factory also on the way. So look for some siege tanks and the hot swap going down there. Terran army is playing defensively right now, and we got the Protoss returning to the base. So he's going back to defend his own front himself. Or rather, just not attack. One of the two. Taking another look at the income count, still pretty dead even. But the Terran player is behind in SCVs because he sacrificed so many to defend that attack from the Protoss player. But he will quickly get back on his feet, I do believe. Twilight counts are coming out. I anticipate we'll be seeing some charge slots and then upgrading to High Templars, but may just be the High Temps we end up seeing. And he is getting that Observer out, so that Observer is going to start charging right to the Terran command center, and the Terran does not have anything to detect the Observer with, unless he's paying really close attention. Oh! Looks like Hellions? I guess we're seeing Hellions today, folks. That's a little surprising. You don't see many Hellions in PvP, but I guess it can be decently semi-effective against the Zealots. Stalkers are going to give it some trouble. We do have charge lots coming out for the Protoss player, so that is to be expected. Starport with Medevac coming out, so we are going to see a form of MMM. Also a huge surprise, right? Yeah, we all know the MMM. Engineering Bay coming out, so we are going to be seeing some quick weapons upgrades here from the weapons and armor upgrades from the Terran player, and that Mosquito is back, gosh darn it. After this casting is done, I'm going to have to go ahead and end its life. Alright, so we got a few sentries. He isn't really blocking off his front door. I'm not exactly sure why he doesn't stick a sentry there, just to get a force field down in the case of a Terran stim run up the ramp. But guess he's going to do what he's going to do. You do not want to separate your ball too much. That is absolutely true. And here come 4 more Zealots, so we do have the charge almost being completed here. We expect to push across the map. The factory's charging across the map, and what is it doing? I guess we aren't going to see. We're going to be seeing dual medevacs coming out of there, and the factory was just building it for it. I was going to say Hellions, that's kind of strange build for it, but whatever, we'll go with it. More Zealots. So we do have mass amounts of Zealots, and those are decently good against the Marauders with Stim. Those Stim micro can still end those Zealots pretty quick. But we do have Stalkers in the fray as well, so this should be a pretty decent showdown if we get down to it, if they actually decide to ever engage. We got a scan going down. He is going to see the composition of that Protoss army. The mass Zealot versus the mass Marine Marauder. Breaking down that back door, and the Protoss army is actually out of position right now, which is not a good thing for that army, as they can just, there we go, and we wasted a charge on almost all of those charge slots right there. Okay, yes, send all of your dudes out, do it. There we go, feedback, so we did see some High Templars out. I can't believe I missed that. Oh my gosh, we have High Templars on the field, my personal favorite. Yep, there's that Stim micro going down on those Zealots, and they're not, it's just not happening for them. It's not happening. They're being eaten by those Marauders, and 1 High Templar being sniped, factory being landed inside the Protoss base. There's not much you can do at this point about this Terran ball, because they're just so powerful with that Stim. And the Zealots just have 1 charge, and then they're done. So it looks like he's going to be trying to kill off that factory, but no, he switches to that dropship, kills it off. And looks like he might actually. Marauders are counter 2 Stalkers though, so I doubt he's going to be getting a win off in this battle. He's going to be losing more than he's gaining. Let's take a look at the units lost tab. And yep, as I figured, we got iNSoLeNce losing more than in. Alright. That factory is on fire, 33 HP, and it's dying. We've got more Marauders and Medevacs and Marines coming from the Terran base, just kind of chilling, sending those back up to get healed up, and the Protoss player looks like nope, he's not going to go for it, kind of smart. Nope, okay, he's just kind of dancing with the Terran player out. They're dancing, You see they're coming, he's running his army back, doing his Protoss thing. Got a bunch of High Templars, and they do not have enough energy to storm right now. So they're getting there, but they don't quite have the energy. That's going to be very deadly once it's done. I'm surprised that we haven't seen Kyrden Amulet being researched, as he does have enough energy for it. Or rather, he does have enough resources for it. He must be saving for something, because he's not producing anything right now except for that Archon, which doesn't really cost him anything at all. So, oh, there we go. There's another High Templar and some more charge slots coming out onto the field. Still, I want to see that Kyrden Amulet coming from the Protoss player, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Terran player, all mined out of his main, is going to lift off and land it at the natural. The Protoss player has expanded down here.